We'll stop looking like you're asleep. That doesn't make for good video. Although I feel like the audience is used to your teenage angsty cynicism at this point. Hello, welcome to Gulpanash. This is episode 81. My name is Alex. Her name is Emmy.
Rude.
Today, we are drinking Virgil's, specifically their black cherry flavor. So, Virgil's is a company that started out as a root beer, developed in 1994 by Edward Crowley and Jill Fraser Crowley, who owned Crowley Beverage Company. Now, Edward Crowley was the part of the Crowley family that owned Polar Beverages, which made seltzers and stuff like that. Still do to this day. His brother, I believe, runs it. Ralph Crowley, unless that has changed. But Edward decided in the 1990s, the early 1990s, that he was going to retire from the family business and make a root beer for connoisseurs. He really wanted to make the best root beer there was. And he traveled the world harvesting ingredients. He got nutmeg from Indonesia, bourbon vanilla from Madagascar, licorice from France, anise from Spain, and cinnamon from Ceylon. I don't even know where Ceylon is. He also worked with a man from Germany who, according to Chris Reed, who we will get into, is the current owner of Virgil's, had some kind of strange properties. This water that the man from Germany had strange properties and secret health abilities. It was extraordinary, if also weird, like some kind of reverse magnetism, Chris Reed said. I don't know what that means. Reverse magnetism, water. But yeah, Chris Reed is the owner of Reed's Ginger. They make Reed's Ginger beer, a whole line, including regular ginger, extra ginger, and strongest ginger. They bought Virgil's in 1999 and own it to this day. As far as I can tell,
it's got a puppy on it.
It has a puppy on it. As far as I can tell, Edward Crowley might not be alive anymore. So, but yeah, that is interesting. Magic water.
Magic water.
With reverse magnetism water. I wonder if they use the reverse magnetism water in the black cherry, or if that's just like a special just for the root beer. I don't know. We didn't get the root beer because we've had plenty of root beers before.
Very cherry.
Very cherry. What's that?
Yes.
Apt description. I don't think... You know how all the Cherry Republic drinks I described as a very tart cherry flavor? Like a real cherry. Like if you were to bite into a real cherry, it's very tart. If you were to bite into like a maraschino cherry, which is a lot of sugar added to it, not that you don't get that tartness anymore because they've sugar-fied it. I feel like this is more of a sugary cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I like the tart cherry flavors more than I like the sugary cherry flavors. What do you think? You also? That's what thumbs up means? Thank you so much for your contribution.
You're welcome.
Virgil's has a whole line now, apart from the root beer. Now, Edward Crowley traveled the world to get ingredients for this root beer that he created. and then sold to the Reeds. The Reeds? I don't know. They're the ones that added the cream, the black cherry, and other flavors to the line that I did not look up. So, did they travel the world and get the finest of ingredients? Is there Indonesian nutmeg in here? Or is it just American nutmeg? Does black cherry soda even have nutmeg in it? I don't know. Are you smelling nutmeg? Notes of nutmeg. No. I don't get notes of nutmeg. Do you feel reverse magnetized?
I mean, am I being pushed away from you?
I mean, yes, but I also feel like that's just a teenager thing. Where you just like, get away from me. Leave me in my own space. I want to be alone. Is that just inherent to teenagerism?
No, that's just inherent to me.
You're just a reverse magnet? That's just one of your physical properties? Mm-hmm. Reverse magnetism?
Specifically to parents.
Is that a superpower?
Yes.
Are you like the opposite of Magneto?
Yes. I am his arch nemesis.
You are Nega-Neto.
You suck at naming superheroes.
What, is that something I should be good at? Is that a necessity in life? Is to name superheroes?
Yes.
Is it?
What happens if you become a famous movie maker and you want to make a superhero movie?
Then I'll pay somebody else if I'm a famous movie maker.
What if it's your first movie?
If it's my first movie, well then I wouldn't be a famous movie maker and I wouldn't have to make a superhero movie.
Well,
I can make something else.
Well, what if you want
Honestly,
to make a superhero movie?
I don't. If I were to make movies, I would not make a superhero movie. It's not my passion. I just watch the movies because it's like, yeah, there's going to be some guys getting punched and I can eat some popcorn.
I just know Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Batman's parents are dead.
That's it?
And I know Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman's kind of obscure. Like, compared to, like, I don't know. I feel like Wonder Woman's even more obscure than Superman or X-Men or, at this point, Iron Man. Like, what's Wonder Woman's,
It's that
backstory?
She came from an island of only women, and she was the chosen one to guard them with a secret weapon. And she thought it was this sword that she found, but she went into the final boss with...
The final boss.
The final boss battle. Shut up. She went into the final boss battle with the sword, and it broke. And so she ran away, and then she finds out that she's the weapon.
She was the weapon.
Yeah.
So you watched the Wonder Woman movie. That's why
No.
you know. You clearly have, because
No.
that happened in the movie.
No, I just know what happens. That happens when you spend too much time on the internet. I know many things about many things I've never watched.
And Wonder Woman is one of those lucky
Yes.
things.
Yes.
She was the weapon all along. You the weapon?
No.
You a weapon?
No, I would know if I were a weapon.
I would know if I was a weapon. Alright. I think you're a weapon.
Of mass destruction.
No! Rebirth. You're gonna fix the world in some way. I don't know what way yet.
Probably by destroying all the bad things and then rebuilding.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hit up the D-box below. Wow, 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 for a link to our Discord and our email if you would like to get in contact with us, as well as a link to our merch, our Patreon, and our Streamlabs if you would like to kick us some funds so that we can buy stuff. Speaking of which, our big box of weird sodas that we've been waiting on to break the great drought in this household.
Broke.
Yeah,
Literally.
apparently made it all the way to Michigan, and then like one of the bottles shattered or got damaged somehow, and then it got shipped all the way back to California. So who knows when we'll have more? But I'll try to scrounge up what weird things I can find right here in Michigan.
Feeling like my lipstick's getting on the rim of the bottle, and then it doesn't, and I get confused.
It'll be alright. Okay. See you next week, everybody.